Hello you guys, and welcome back to part 2 of Miranda's loyalty mission. We are on our way to see if Neket has betrayed Miranda. Hopefully not, but I don't really remember what happened, so let's go ahead and get into this elevator.
Maybe the captain knows we're listening in and she's feeding misinformation about Neket making a switch. Or maybe it means something else. Neket wouldn't do that. Damn it, why won't this thing go any faster?
What makes you so sure that Neket wouldn't turn on you?
He could have turned on me when I ran away. I'm sure my father tried to buy him off. If he didn't do it then, why would he do it now?
Did Neket know that you took Oriana from your father?
No, he just found out about that recently. It was too personal to involve someone else. I never really thought about it, but maybe... No, he'd have to understand why I did it. He knows what I went through.
The message on the radio seemed pretty clear.
He wouldn't betray me. We'll be at the transport shuttle in a moment and we'll clear this up.
Listen to me. I've got authorization to change their booking.
I'm sorry, sir. We're under security lockdown. Until the situation in the cargo terminal is resolved, no passengers can be rebooked.
This isn't worth my time, Neket. I get paid regardless of how the girl gets there.
No. I was told that I could handle this my way. We're not traumatizing the family any more than we... Miri.
This should be fun.
Neket, you sold me out.
Not many civilians around. We can end this here and now.
Not before I get some answers. Why, Neket? You were my friend. You helped me get away from my father.
Yes, because you wanted to leave. That was your choice. But if I'd known that you'd stolen a baby...
I didn't steal her. I rescued her.
From a life of wealth and happiness, you weren't saving her. You were getting back at your father.
How did Miranda's father turn you?
They told me you'd kidnapped your baby sister all those years ago. They said I could help get her back peacefully. No trauma to the family.
I told them you'd never do that. They could go to hell. Then you finally told me what you'd done. I called them back that night.
Why didn't you call me, Neket? We've been through a lot. You could have at least let me explain.
I deserve to know that you'd stolen your sister, Miri. I deserve to know you were with Cerberus. But I had to hear it from your father first.
How much did Miranda's father pay you?
A great deal.
Damn it, Neket! You were the only one I trusted from that life.
He knew you felt that way. That's why he bought me.
So you just took his money.
Don't get holy with me, Miri. You took his money for years.
I knew Eclipse was willing to get their hands dirty, but kidnapping a kid?
I'm not stealing her. I'm rescuing her. Come on, Neket. Let's finish this bitch off and get out of here.
Take your best shot.
I was just waiting for you to finish getting dressed. Or does Cerberus really let you whore around in that outfit?
Ooh, that was rude.
Whether or not you agree with Miranda, Oriana has been with her family for years now.
Her father can still give her a better life.
You don't know what my father wants for her.
I know that I've been poor, Miri. I didn't much care for it.
He wants to take a girl away from the only family she's ever known. Doesn't that tell you what he really is?
That kid upstairs, I'm going to slap that kid. Sorry if there's background noise, because he's jumping around like a crazy little bastard.
If Neket knows about Oriana, then your father does too. Relocating her won't work.
Miranda's father has no information about Oriana. I knew you had spy programs in your father's system, Miri, so I kept it private. I'm the only one who knows.
Which means that you're the only loose end. This isn't how I wanted it to end, Neket. I'm going to miss you. Figuratively speaking.
I was tired of talking anyway.
Ah, fuck
So
that
was
guy.
They've seen us.
Whoa. Someone's choking on their own blood. They're both down. It's just ridiculous.
Enemy down!
Take it, sorry, Commando.
Or is this a sorry commando?
Stay on them! I'll kill any ones myself!
This'll put him down!
Taking cover!
Let's get our drone out so it gets her attention.
This will put them down.
Come on, people! This is what...
Man, I am just not doing good at
How do you like that, Cerberus?
aiming today. There. Ah, she was the only thing we needed to take out.
Oriana and her family get on safely.
Let's just take a quick look around, Miranda. I'm surprised that both of them were taken out. It's kind of annoying how that happens. Let's make sure I got all my ammo. Trinket. This locket has a picture of an Asari and a human man. It doesn't look expensive, but it holds sentimental value. Ah, deliver the locket.
I can't believe Niket sold me out. I didn't even see it coming.
Even with all your upgrades, you're human just like the rest of us.
But I let it get personal and I screwed up. Why did he make me kill him? He could have run. He could have lied about having the data stored somewhere. But he just stood there. The only loose end. He knew what I'd have to do.
Maybe he didn't think you'd have the nerve to gun him down.
No, he knew. All too well.
You did what you had to do, Miranda. You're not responsible for his death.
Of course I am. But it's not my fault. It's not even Niket's, really. My father takes the blame for all of this. It's always been like this. My father gave me anything I ever wanted. But there was always a hook, an angle for his long-term plan. I threw away everything he ever gave me when I ran. Except Niket. Weakness on my part?
Any other old friends your father might use against you?
No. I cut ties with everyone else. Anyone I'm close to now works for Cerberus. Or you. My father's powerful, but he won't cross the elusive man.
You can't toss aside everything you care about just to be safe.
It's okay, Shepard. My father hurt me, but he didn't break me. As much as he tried to turn me into exactly what he wanted, I'm my own person.
You still have Oriana.
My father didn't give her to me. I rescued her, but yes, you're right. I still have something. Thank you. No sign of Eclipse. It looks like we're clear. There she is. She's safe. With her family. Come on, we should go.
Don't you even want to say hello?
It's not about what I want, it's about what's right for her. The less she knows about me, the better. She's got a family. A life. I'll just complicate that for her.
She doesn't need any details, but would it really be so bad for her to know she has a sister who loves her?
I guess not.
Go on. We'll wait here.
That's so sweet. I'm so glad she got to go speak with her. Okay, so we gained the loyalty of Miranda. And we picked up quite a few things as well. Okay, we're not going to buy a drink, but I do want to check that the merchant to see if I can afford the biotic upgrade now. Oh, excuse me.
The rock story of Nasana Dantius has come to a tragic end as the businesswoman was killed in her office. While police have
Well, that's her issue.
Let's do it.
I'm just short. Let's go ahead and check the other merchants down here. Tomorrow we're going to be doing... Oh, we got that assignment. We got the... Oh my goodness. Tomorrow we are going to be doing Jack's loyalty mission. And that is actually the last squad member that we have right now for a loyalty mission. And then after that, I think I'm going to put it out on Saturday, is going to be an assignment mission as well.
All the dangers right there on the package. It's legal.
Where does it say talk to Zaid?
So consider it a way to weed out the people too stupid to know their limits.
Security, what a lie. Regular breaks.
She's the last of a dying breed.
Sometimes it's just like the AI or like the non-playable characters just need to be quiet.
Don't. I heard she married an Asari herself. Had blood kids. She's part of the problem. Once you say these things and...
You're sure gateway weapons and armor are good enough for Eclipse?
I don't think that I want
Maybe
a
a shirt.
Batarian
Or a
father.
card.
So we just have a
Ilium.
fish.
Hey,
I don't
you're
know.
shifting
Maybe at some
already.
point I'll end up coming back
What
to
about you?
Ilium.
Gonna try and make it as a commando?
Why not? Every Asari has biotics. Might as well use
Hey, we're friends. I have never called you that.
No, but you're thinking about it.
Systems has been deeply embarrassed by the recent theft of a new Omni-Gel synthesis
I wonder if there's any way for an Asari just to keep her bloodline a secret and not let people know that she's pureblood. Kind of like Liara, she's a pureblood as well.
Coming up later today, we release our annual list of Ilium's 10
But I do like how she didn't reproduce with Shepard unless she's hiding a child somewhere else on a different planet. That would be a pretty big plot twist, wouldn't it? As you don't see any children in this game.
25.
Pardon me, I'm dealing with damn Ilium travel bureaucracy.
Okay, so this is the assignment for the lockets. I guess we'll go ahead and finish this assignment on this episode.
Excuse me, but I found a locket with a picture of a human and someone who looks like you.
Oh, Stephen, thank you. Thank you so much. My daughter was young when he died. This is the only memento she has of him. Please accept this. It's much less than I would have had to pay the bureaucrats to authorize a search.
The crying. The crying is just... I don't know, it's a little bit realistic, but not really. There seems to be a lot of sad people on Ilium. Okay, you guys, you know how I run my shows. We're gonna go ahead and see if there's anybody that needs to be talking to. And then we're also going to do the upgrades as well as check and see if that relationship with Garrus is going anywhere.
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Yes, Commander.
Thanks for nothing. So, before I go, I want to make sure that all these upgrades are done. So we have a submachine gun damage upgrade. Okay. I like how it uses the minerals and not the your credits, if I could speak today. Let's go ahead and upgrade our Medigel capacity. And ooh, we have heavy weapon damage. Heavy weapon upgrade. For damage. Or for capacity. We also have the new heavy weapon. Its effectiveness and efficiency of Mass Effect-based weapon technology has rendered large-scale deployment of high-explosive weaponry all but obsolete in infantry weapons. Ooh, this one, I think that one's going to be fun. We're definitely going to be trying that one out. So it doesn't look like we got anything else. Well, let's talk to everybody. I'm sure that there's going to be some people that are like, don't bother me, but we'll still go ahead and try.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Actually, wanted to talk. Medical matters. Aware that mission is dangerous. Different species react differently to stress. Sexual activity normal stress release for humans and Turians. Still, recommend caution. Warn of chafing.
Chafing?
You have a recommendation as a doctor?
Turians based on dextroamino acids. Human ingestion of tissue could provoke allergic reactions. Anaphylactic shock possible, so don't ingest. Also forwarding advice booklet to your quarters. Valuable diagrams, positions comfortable for both species, erogenous zone overviews. Can supply oils or ointments to reduce discomfort. Gave ED electronic relationship aid demonstration vids to use as necessary.
I love... Oh my gosh. It's like Edie is listening to everything and it's like Morden, Shepard, and Garrus. They're going to have interracial species or interspecies sex and you need to make it possible. Like, seriously, how did Morden know?
Wait a minute, Morden. You're just yanking me around, aren't you?
Shocking suggestion. Doctor-patient confidentiality, a sacred trust. Would never dream of mockery. Enjoy yourself while possible, Shepard. We'll be here studying cell reproduction. Much simpler, less alcohol and mood music required.
That is funny. I love you, Morden. So I'll definitely have to check out our quarters. I don't know if there's actually something up there, but this is pretty comical.
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
I'm good, Shepard. Ready for anything. We live, we'll get loud and spill some drinks on the Citadel.
I think that's all he's gonna say.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
Ooh, that's most of our heavy weapons. Let's go swing by the cockpit and see if Joker has anything to say.
So, Commander, you figure Miranda would ever lighten up a bit and... I can't even finish saying it.
Just say it.
I assume everything's going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
Of course you did.
See you, Commander.
Okay. I think we will go ahead and check on Grunt and Tali. I know that Jack won't have anything to say because we haven't
Commander,
completed
you received a new message at your private terminal.
her Oh my gosh, her loyalty mission, and Saeed never talks anyway. I'm hoping that by Monday I can go ahead and start on the next main mission, which is the Reaper IFF. And basically, we're almost towards the end of this game. Well, at least Mass Effect 2.
Shepard,
Just checking in. How are you doing?
I'm branching out. Got a list of enemies now. They all give me joy when I picture cutting them, crushing them. There's this one imprint, a Solarian with the... what are they? The things on his head pulled apart? Bet it caused a generation of revenge. What is that, a few weeks for them? So what did you want?
You know, I kind of thought connecting with your past would bring stability.
See, now we're having fun. Me remembering good deaths, and you with your funny human thing you're doing. My job is to hurt things. Direction, control, that's your job, Battle Master. You're why I'm a soldier, not dead or crazed like an animal. Thank you, Shepard. You gave me purpose. Now let's find something big to kill.
Agreed. Which we will find something big to kill. No worries there, Grunt.
So, Kenneth, did you know we've got crazy humans flying around up there? Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
Sure. Let me just... Come on, you little bushtet! Oh, sorry. I've got a small fever and I'm taking it out on the poor drive core. Don't worry, it's nothing serious. Got sloppy while doing some suit repair.
You're sick? Do you need help or time to rest?
Really, it's not that bad. If a stray bit of bacteria could really kill us, we'd have all died by now. The fever should go away in a day or two. Don't worry, it won't affect my performance on the mission. It's not even an illness, really. What we experience is actually an acute allergic reaction.
How exactly does the sickness work? It's an allergic reaction?
Right. Say I get exposed to a human disease, like... What did Navigator Presley have that time? Chickenpox? I wouldn't get chickenpox, but I'd run a fever as my system reacted to the foreign presence. Depending on where it hits me, I could get other symptoms. Nausea, vomiting, everything you'd expect from being sick.
How did you get sick this time?
I took some fire in a fight back on the Allerai. Nothing serious, but I needed to open my suit to check the wound. I disinfected properly, but one of the section seals had taken some damage, and foreign matter got out of the disinfected zone. It was a stupid mistake. You always check your seals before doing local treatment. Unless you forget. Then you get a damn fever.
You can seal off part of your suit?
Right. Like dropping emergency doors on a ship during a hull breach. It won't stop an infection that gets into my bloodstream, but it prevents a surface infection from spreading.
Were your immune system stronger before the Geth drove you from your homeworld?
Not as strong as those of most races, definitely. I'm not a biologist, but there's a theory about it. Because our planet lacked insect life, plants developed symbiotic relationships with large animals to spread seeds or pollen. Most viruses on our world were partially beneficial, so our immune systems evolved to be weak. They were more likely to adapt to contamination than fight it.
The Quarians colonized other worlds. They couldn't have all been like that.
They weren't. Most colonists went through a period of mild illness before adapting to the new environment. When the Geth took the homeworld in our colonies, the sterile environment on the flotilla ruined our immune system's adaptability. Even if we colonized a new world or reclaimed our own, we'd need a long process of bioengineering to recover.
I don't know if I could live inside a suit my whole life.
We are in our suits even among family. The most intimate thing we can do with another Quarian is link our suit environments. We get sick at first, and then we adapt. It's our most important gesture of trust, of acceptance. I haven't trusted anyone enough for that, though, except... well, no Quarians. You know what I mean.
I appreciate the thought, Towie. And I feel the same way. But you don't have to prove anything to me.
I know. Nevertheless, I'd be honored to link suits with you, Shepard. You know, if you were a Quarian and we weren't already on a suicide mission. I'm going to tinker a bit more. Thanks for coming by.
Tali is such a great character. She always thinks so positively, even when she's got a sickness. So, we'll probably learn quite a bit now from Miranda, since she really hasn't talked to us for a while. Hopefully we can learn more about her and her sister and her father. I'm gonna check on Samara and Thane before we head over to Miranda.
Shepard.
I wanted to check in.
I am always happy to talk with you.
I'm interested in hearing more about Asari Justicars.
We hold a unique place in Asari culture. Justicars are from another era. Young Asari grow up watching vids about our adventures. Pure fiction, of course. Some Asari are uncomfortable with us, but so few Justicars exist that most have never met one.
There are only a few Justicars?
Few Asari wish to make the sacrifices necessary to become one of us, and the training has a high casualty rate. It is a life of constant danger. Throughout the entire galaxy, there are only a handful of us at any time.
Why would anyone want to be a Justicar?
It is a deeply personal matter. Sometimes the most brutal path is the only honest one.
This code of the Justicar seems central to your life.
It is 5,000 sutras and covers every situation one can encounter. I have memorized every word. There is only the code.
Sometimes justice calls for mercy.
It does not exist to bring about spiritual enlightenment. Its purpose is to punish the wicked and protect the innocent.
The Asari I've spoken to seem conflicted about Justicars.
In this age, people see shades of gray everywhere. The code of the Justicar is black and white. I might seem a hero to many, but I would kill all of them if I had to.
What role do you think Justicars have in Asari society?
I would say that the closest human equivalent is a knight-errant in your medieval lore. Perhaps mixed with a bit of samurai.
You know about knights errant and samurai?
When I knew I must leave Asari space again, I studied the history and morals of new species. When I was a maiden wandering the galaxy, humans had not yet arrived.
What did your studies tell you about us?
You are more individualistic than any other species I have encountered. If 3 humans are in a room, there will be 6 opinions. I like your species. I am curious to see what you will do.
Does the code forbid romantic involvement?
It does not. However, I would never be interested in such. That part of my life is well behind me.
You could meet someone who reawakens those desires.
I am nearly 1,000 years old. I know myself and my desires. But your curiosity is quite welcome.
What does your code say about killing?
I am compelled to kill the wicked. If a Justicar is involved, peaceful solutions are long past.
You make killing sound so casual.
I remember each being I have slain. They are always in my thoughts.
I should go.
I'm glad we spoke.
Me too. I like to get to know my squad. I like how she's always just meditating in that room.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Very well. I had been recording a message for Kolyat.
How are things going with him?
It is difficult. All things worth keeping are. I never explained. I suppose the story of my wife's death took you by surprise.
I figured you'd explain to me when you were ready.
I appreciate your patience. I kept my work clear of our home life. I assumed that would be enough to protect Erica. That memory I mentioned before. Laser dot trembles on the target's skull. The smell of spice on a spring wind. Sunset eyes defiant in the scope. That was Erica. That was how I met her. She saw my targeting laser as she walked by and threw herself in the way.
So how'd she go from blocking your shot to having your children?
I had to meet her. The memory possessed and endowed me. I fell on my knees before her, begged her pardon. She introduced me to the world beyond my work. Eventually, she forgave me. Later, she loved me.
I guess she impressed you.
She woke me up. Her body trembles, not fear. Indignation. Her mouth moves. How dare you? You and I trained to sacrifice ourselves to save others. How often does a civilian step in the way of a bullet to protect someone they've never met? I thought she was the goddess Hirashu. She met my eyes through the scope, and my purpose faltered.
When you talked to Kolyat, you said she died.
I let myself become complacent. I thought Erica and Kolyat were safe. I stayed away too long, and my enemies came for her.
Who came for her?
Batarians. A slaver ring that was preying on Hanar outer colonies. I'd killed their leaders. They paid the Shadow Broker to find out who I was. But they were afraid of me. So they went after her.
You told Kolyat that you hunted her killers down.
Erica woke me up. When she passed, I returned to my battle sleep. My body hunted her killers, murdered them. I was taught to grant death quickly, cleanly, to minimize suffering. I let them linger.
I don't blame you. They killed innocents to get to you.
For you and me, death is business. For people like them, it is sport. I haven't spoken about my wife, and I don't think I ever have. I didn't have anyone left to tell it to.
Oh, I'm not gonna complicate things with Garrus.
You're talking to your son again. That's huge. Don't lose sight of that by dwelling on should-have-beens.
You are correct, of course. Thank you for listening, Siha.
I think my translator just glitched. What did you call me?
Siha. Someday I'll tell you what it means.
I almost feel like speaking with Tali the way I did might have messed something up now. Hopefully not.
Thanks again, Shepard. Taking the time to help me with my sister. I couldn't have reached Oriana in time without your help. And you proved yourself trustworthy. Unlike Niket, I'm glad I got to take him out myself.
Are you happy about your sister's relocation?
She has what I wanted her to have. A normal life, and the freedom to choose her own path. And she knows she has an older sister. A friend.
Are you gonna talk to her again?
I honestly don't know. For once, I haven't planned that far ahead. I'll deal with it after our mission. I have to stay focused, and she needs time to adjust to her new home.
You never told me what you talked about.
I introduced myself. Her family was shocked. She adjusted quickly, of course. She's as smart as I am. She plays the violin, loves the Adagio movement of Nielsen's Fifth, just like I do. She wants to work in colony development. Told a joke about it. She's really funny, something we don't share.
Let me know if I can do anything else.
I think I got it from here. My father has no chance at finding her family in their new location. But thank you, Commander. My sister is safe again thanks in large part to you. I won't forget that.
Well, let's talk to her just one more time, see if she's got anything else to say.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard. Maybe another time.
I'll let you work.
Of course, Commander.
Okay, that's fine. Let's check on good old Dr. Chakwas. See if there's anything she wants to say. I'm sure she's just gonna spin around in her chair. Anything you need?
How may I help you, Commander?
Okay,
I'll see
so
you later,
she doesn't
Come
want
on.
to talk to us. Let's go speak with Loverboy.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Definitely. Part of me still thinks we're crazy for even considering blowing off steam, but I want to try it with you. I want a few moments that are just for us before we throw ourselves into hell for the good of the galaxy.
I want that too, Garrus.
Glad to hear it. I'll do some, research and figure out how to, you know... Okay, that sounded bad.
Maybe I should go check up in the captain's quarters and see if there's anything up there that Morden could have given to us. We need to go up there anyway. I want to go look at our messages, and I can do that from there, so 2 birds, 1 stone. I want to be able to find the thing that makes it so that my fish don't die. I love it. Meep. Let's just see here. No, not really much going on. I guess I could check my armor, see if I have anything different. Like I said before, I would put the helmet on if you could make it not show and everything. I kind of like just keeping this. Increases health, increases power damage. I'll keep... I think I'm just gonna keep everything. It seems like right now everything's just going good for me. I like the colors. It's so pretty. Oh crap, we've got so much. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and let you guys read through. I think this is really just showing the assignments that we've done. Oh wait, Cerberus Kramer, we did a little due diligence on the Lieutenant Locke and his rendezvous with Captain Forrest. The coordinates we obtained from the last known location. Yeah, this is all old stuff, so I'll go ahead and let you guys be able to pause and read through if you would like. And like I said before, I will be going through the rest of the assignments, hopefully after we do Jack's loyalty mission. Please accept my sincere appreciation for your efforts in locating the wreckage. Ah, that was the Asari that was... Or not the Asari, it was the Quarian that was on the planet we had to save from those doggies. Okay, so that looks like... Watch Cerberus training videos. Nah, we don't need that. Investigate the abandoned station. Oh, so maybe that's what we had to do to get the other parts of those assignment missions. Like I said in the last episode that I didn't know if I had to like go through them and read them and find somewhere in the systems or somewhere, you know, where there was a continuation of some of those assignments, because of the one that we did. I think it was like one of the last ones that I did in my last assignment video. So I think we might have just picked up a couple more assignments. Let's just see. See, it says new, but that's when we went ahead and found it on our map. It looks like this is the only one that was added. Disable the false distress beacon. Okay, well, that's fine.
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Yes,
Okay, you guys, so this is gonna be it for this episode. I know it was part 2 of Miranda's loyalty mission. It was a little bit shorter, so we went ahead and went around the Normandy just to make sure the crew's okay, and we got some good, good conversations from almost all of the crew. So thank you guys so much for tuning in and subscribing and liking and commenting on my videos. Like I said in my previous episode, we have reached over 700 subscribers, and I'm just really excited to see what's going to happen with my channel in the future. And I wouldn't be here without you guys, and I thank you so much for all of the support you've given me. In the next episode on tomorrow, we will be doing Jack's loyalty mission. Please stay tuned for that. And on Saturday, I will also be having a live stream. I will update my Facebook and Twitter, just let you know when it will be. It will be earlier in the day for me, so that some of you over in the Eastern Hemisphere can watch as well, hopefully. So thanks again, you guys, and stay tuned for another episode of my Mass Effect 2 walkthrough coming soon.